Uh, can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. You have to add little. Okay. Oh, she's on.
For
Okay.
a test. Hello, is everyone hearing me?
Yes.
Yay, we
Yay.
made it! We made. Let's put your name here, banner. Create another banner here for. uh, This. Yeah. All right, my dearest friend, thank you so much for being here tonight. As we understand that the end starts to comes to the end, the year 2024 starts to come to the end, and many of us, thank you God, we are blessed to have a family, to have friends, and some people that we love that are around us. Our children, Carol, that I'm here, their sounds, so those great angels, that one day is going to be just like that one that you see there. It's my daughter. Right? So we have these blessings, but many of us do not. Some of them are in the hospitals by themselves. Some elders alone at home do not have no one to come and be with them. And some of us are sick at home, and it can be physically sick, but also can be emotionally sick. In the end of the day, we can give a help hands to one another, even simple as is this, like we are here right now. So let's start with a prayer, and I would love to ask you guys to read um, a page of Happy Life for us, okay? And also, I would like, if possible, if you guys could share with us one moment in time in your lives where faced, you encounter, you encounter some challenges, and you guys were able to overcome. You guys are successful. As you know, during this month in January is one of the months, unfortunately, the months that many people committed suicides because they feel lonely. They feel that there are no one with them. And the reason we are here today is to help one another and tell someone out there, whatever they are, that we never, never alone. And despite the obstacles that we all go through, there always will be someone by our sides, visible and invisible. Visible are us, person and physically, and invisible is Jesus, good friends, and so on. So let's start with a prayer. So may we can continue the work of love and God. Dear God, Master Jesus, and our dearest friends move forward, our coordinators of our Spirit Center, and above all of this campaign, suicide prevention, that we have every year in November. So, dear Jesus, help us to open our minds and our hearts to understand and to perceive your love, to understand your message. Your message might be simple: love one another. However, it is very difficult for us humans to do it. It's to feel this way, natural and genuine. When we feel harmed by a neighbor, someone at work, or for disease, whatever obstacles that we find due to some of our friends or neighbor who might have deceiving us, we feel that we no longer love this person. Yeah, in other words, our love is conditional, and we need to learn to love unconditionally, despite the obstacles, challenges, and difficulties that we face with those around us in a daily basis, with the challenges that we encounter along the way. Give us strength, courage for us to continue to go on with our lives. We do not deny that life is tough and hard sometimes. That is true. But the love of God to all of us give us the strength to continue on. May you perceive the love of our Creator. And may you continue on, knowing that the physical body died, but the spirit goes on forever. Therefore, we are here today among the friends that we have been together in others' lives, inspiring us for the lessons tonight, and so be it. My dearest friend, who would you like to read first? Is that you, Emily?
I could read first.
Thank you.
Okay. As much as possible, immerse yourself in study. Study rids the mind of ignorance and provides discernment. Study and work are the wings that foster evolution. Knowledge is the message of life. Studying is not limited to just the classroom. However, life itself is an open book that teaches all who are willing to learn.
Very nice. Could you summary or share your thoughts about this reading to us?
Well, to summarize, it just says that it's always important to continue educating yourself so you are not ignorant and you could talk about and understand anything that anyone is able to talk to you about. You're an easier person to talk to if you're educated because you understand more and you don't run out of things to say.
That's a good one. Could you share with us any challenges that you might have been gone through in life and you found the way to overcome?
Um, well, yeah, there's always times where I feel like I'm not smart enough or first okay, when I first went away to school, I thought that everybody was so much more smarter than me. But then I remembered that I was just as smart because I was able to get into and I was and it helped me like it's also confidence. Like being smarter, it gives you more confidence, I believe.
Mhm. And how do you overcome this obstacle to think that you are not is smart enough for telling yourself no, you are smart, such as you are part of this school. That's how you found yourself. You find in strain within yourself.
Mhm.
That's a very wonderful way to put it. Thank you so much, Emily. I thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Now, our dearest Carol.
Hello, hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm very happy to be here. I want to
Thank
say
you so
that,
much.
and I'm gonna start with my page, my chapter that you gave it to me.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Control your will, generating a climate of discipline for your habits, and you will avert unruliness, behavioral issues, and disagreements. People who do not believe in discipline are like a person driving a car going downhill without brakes. They are candidates for disaster. What you give life to through thought materializes in the world of forms. By learning to discern and struggle for what is best, you will learn to conduct yourself appropriately. It will spare you innumerable aggravations. A well directly will accomplishes great things. So channel it wisely and you will never regret it. What I take from this is this is so true. What we focus on grows, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're struggling, it's hard to focus on anything positive. It can be like you're stuck and spiraling downhill with no brakes, right? Like a car.
Yeah.
But but maybe like it feels like that right now, and I know that it's something like important. We get stuck in the thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have to be in this place. Just like a car without brakes can slow down and regain control as well. So can you, right? we
Mm-hmm.
we have
Yes.
this power of direction. Even though the car is has no power, we can still steer,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to happen at all once. It starts with like one small action, maybe talking to someone, or maybe taking a deep breath, or reminding yourself that you're here, you're alive, and that's something you should be proud of,
Mm-hmm.
right? And to me, taking a breath, it's the most essential. Sometimes we live in a such fast-paced life and we forget to pause. And I think that's really essential. And I've been doing that with myself,
That's
right?
yes, yes.
Um, doesn't have like that we have to accomplish great things today. Sometimes we put um, so much on our shoulders, right? You have to do
Yes.
this, we have to do that, but we don't stop to think and realize what's around us, and how I should move and how I should move forward. So I think every small action, every effort to reach out or try again builds a momentum, right? And over
Yeah,
time, those small steps turns into something incredible.
that's true.
And I know that life can feel like overwhelming, like it's too much. But by the fact that you're here, you know, if someone is listening, it tells me that you have strength. And if it doesn't, even if it doesn't feel like it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Your life matters and you have something unique to offer to this world. And even when things feels like hopeless, remember you're not alone. There are people here, friends, families, even strangers like us, who care about you and want to support you. Okay, so what you can do today, I would write down one thing that you're grateful for. That helps a lot. It changes your mind to the negative to the positive. Maybe like sharing a part of your story with someone, or maybe just promise yourself that you're gonna get through the day today, just for today. One little step makes big changes, and
That,
you don't have to make them alone.
that's true. I was listening to NPR and I heard this very nice story. Was a guy, this man, he was severe addicted to drugs. He had suffered a few overdose. Then he was able to get himself clean up,
Hmm.
and he starts to working on the fire department. And as he starts working there as a volunteering, he figured he was not longer a the I don't remember his name now, the addicted person, but he switched the fireman person. So in change this energy, the addicted to the worker gave a big shout in his life.
Yes.
And people start to see him in different way. He's
Yes.
no longer the victim, but he was a collaborating in society, and he starts to feel bad about himself, and he created a card which people would call him if they felt desperate, and he would help them to go there, visit them, and teach them um, how to survive in moments of overdose. So we need to be more consciousness about our abilities.
Yes.
And also sometimes when we serve, when we give, that's when we are receiving.
Exactly.
These right, this man, for example, and he's being a volunteer in the firefighter department, he completely changed his life from the addicted to the fireman. Or a big difference,
And not
right?
only that, with through his experience, right? He's
Yes,
now able to help other people, because
exactly.
he went through that. He's
Yep.
now able to help other people. So sometimes we think, why this is happening to me? You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. And this is not happening to me. It's happening for me, for
Yes.
my growth.
Yes.
Right? Because in the future, this is going to be a tool that maybe you're going to be able to serve others with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I really, really appreciate have all of us in here tonight. And I know we already passed the time, but I like the one thing that you share with me in private. Could you please share it now about your friends?
Okay, so I was telling Dulcie on my, we are just chatting on WhatsApp about, I have friends that came to me, three of them, that they were feeling overwhelmed with their lives, and they were thinking about taking their lives away. And that really touched me. One of them really touched me. And I felt very empathetic, and I felt like it was someone from my family. So that I try to, what I do now. I see that a lot of people are feeling very lonely, and but not because they don't know how to handle their problems. I think nowadays we don't have the support. The ear is someone that actually is going to listen to you and comprehend what you're trying to say, and feel what you're trying to say to them. Like we are even talking like that, someone says, oh no, you can call me, you can talk to me, right, Dulce? And
Yeah,
when the person tries to call you, they're not there. So I think we need to be more empathetic to our sisters and brothers. You know, we need to grab that phone and talk to our friends and talk to strangers when they want to talk. Just listen. Not just listen like goes here and comes out here. Just really listen what they're trying to say, and try to help them, because sometimes just by listening to them, we are helping them already. you know Nowadays, people, especially with this technology that, to me, it just pulling us apart, we need to be more open to listen to people. It doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter what they did. Just let them talk and get the information and do the best with that, to lift them, not to put them even more down. Lift people. We're here to serve God. And what God would do, He would
Yes,
lift us.
yes, absolutely.
And that's
I
it,
That's it. Yeah.
Then we don't need the financial, not food. It's not that. Listen, grab their hands and lift them. And I think that's a big step for both you and the person, because that's going to benefit everybody in the end, right?
Yeah, that's a beautiful message, and I would love to finish with that. The book that we are working on, it's Happy Life from
Yay.
the Yay from the Valdo Franco and Joanna of De Angelis. So we're gonna keep these blessed words in our hearts, in our conscience, so we move forward, even though the struggles ahead of us, and we're gonna connect with each other and move on.
And
And
call your friends
now,
and ask them how they're feeling today.
yeah, and give a smile, right?
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
so, Carol, could you please end with a prayer? Please, can you give a prayer, do a prayer for us?
Okay. Now let's finish this amazing group session with our friends here. I would like to say that even when things get dark, there's always light. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep your strength in God. He's going to help you. I've talked to him many, many times, and he listened to me. Open yourself to God. He's going to protect you. He's going to listen to you, and he's going to guide you. He's going to show you signs, give you little hints throughout today. You just have to be open to it. Life is not hard. We are here to face challenges. And if God put you here in this world, it's because you're strong enough to face them. And if you're ever feeling down or alone, you can always reach out to our group. We always be welcoming you and try to help you the best that we can. You deserve to feel good. You are lovable. You are precious. And you are alive. Thank you. So be it.
So good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Christmas. Happy New Year's. And may God and Jesus be with all of us.
You too. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Bye
Take
bye.
care. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye.